Hi everyone, welcome to the Celestial Tarot. This is going to be our February love reading, which I don't do that often, so I'm excited to see what comes through. Yeah, and this is for all of my Pisces out there. I'm going to try to keep it open to see what messages want to come through. This is a very select message for someone out there, but I'm hearing proposal. And proposals doesn't have to be marriage. Proposal could mean numerous things. Maybe you're finally getting into a relationship with someone you've been seeing. Maybe you're taking things to the next level. Maybe you're taking a break. Proposals can mean anything. But yeah, I'm mostly hearing like you're thinking a lot about your ever after and what in the world that would mean for you. So let's see if we can get some clarity. Why is your anxiety eating at you? Okay, your anxiety is eating at you right now. We have the Seven of Swords and we have the Eight of Swords. I feel like you take on the burden of a lot of relationships. It's like I do so much for other people and I don't get much in return. And this could be in any relationships. It doesn't have to be love relationships. I feel like there's a part of you that's like, I do so much for others and I just want that reciprocated. Like, I just want to be taken care of. And you're not receiving that in this moment. Eight of Swords. It feels overwhelming. I feel like you're overwhelmed by your own heart, if that makes sense. Like, you carry so much, you hold on to so much. Oh God, I'm getting so sad right now. Like, you take so much. You take on other people's energies. You hold the ball in your court in terms of like taking care of others and doing so much for others and not getting the things. And it's a burden on you. But this is just a reminder of the Eight of Swords. It's like the person's hands, like they might be bound by responsibility or things, but it's perceived because their hands are not bound. They can take off the blindfold, they can untie themselves, they can get themselves out of this situation, but sometimes it's a perception of like everything you have to do, everything you have to be is heavier than the actual reality. The Magician, yeah, you have wonderful manifesting powers, and I think you know this, but it feels like that light hasn't been on. Like maybe you haven't felt like creative, like maybe like you've been feeling restless in your own life and you're like, I know I have this ability, but I feel like I'm not tuning into it, I'm not tapping into it the way I want to. Four of Pentacles. Okay, this is really weird, but some of you might be investing right now. I don't know why that came in. Okay, few messages. I feel like there might be someone you're looking at or some people that you're like considering, like maybe you have a few options at the moment, or I feel like someone's actually keeping an eye on you through social media and being like, can they just like upload a new photo? Like, can they just like, I need to see what they're up to. Like someone has their eye on you potentially. Okay, where did I put my cards? Okay. All right, what is coming for all of our Pisces in love? What is coming for all of our Pisces in love? Okay, all right. Thanks. Four of Cups. Stop stressing about what hasn't worked out. Like, that's just not a good use of your time. I'm seeing, like, there's a lot of heavy energy of, like, thinking, like, this hasn't worked out, this hasn't worked out. And then you're missing the opportunities right in the background of, like, or it's the idea of, like, it's going to happen when you least expect it. Like this person just might show up in your life and you're gonna be like, who in the hell, where did you come from? Wait, actually this came out next. Okay, also 4 and 5. The fives are really, no, the fours are really, okay, sorry. Five of Pentacles. I'm okay, I'm gonna say it along with this Page of Rods because I'm feeling very isolated energy. Some of you might have been single for a long time and you're like, I'm content, this is where I'm at. But if you're happy on your own, why are you still having trouble with your self-love? Like you could, I feel like there might be a tendency to self-isolate, but then you're not giving yourself the love that you deserve. You're like, well, I'm gonna be alone and that's fine. But then you're not working on yourself or you're not giving yourself the love that you need, the love that you need to thrive. But I also think some of you thrive in thrive on your own. You're just like, I kind of like that. I need that, especially in relationships. You're like, I just need to take a break sometimes, and I don't want to be on all the time. I don't need to be on all the time. But I'm really seeing like some work that's going into like work going into yourself and like reevaluating what it is you're looking for. I heard the idea, like, you give yourself the world. This is not to discredit anything you do. I need to say that, like, I'm not saying stop taking care of people, because that's what inherently makes you you. But just know your boundaries. Set your boundaries. And I feel like there's a part of you that's like, I can't not take care of other people. I can't not nurture. Like, that's just inherently who I am. And it's like, yes, that is. And you can have the world and do this. You can have everything you want. The world will come to you. Sorry. I don't know. I feel like your imagination of like what could be is so strong, and like you imagine these scenarios, and I feel like you can get there because the magician came out. Like, you can manifest anything you want, but there's still a part of you that is, your wall's up, and I don't know why. Your wall is up, and that actually might be blocking you from finding the love that you've been looking for. I'm gonna pull my love romance deck. Let's see what messages do we have for our Pisces and love in the month of February? What do we have for our Pisces in the month of February? Yeah, you like your privacy. You like being by yourself. And I think people forget that love manifests in all the ways, but again, this feels very much like a self-love. Yeah. Okay, that feels like past energy. Spirit, please help me. Four of Wings. This would be Four of Swords. Which, did that come out before? No, you have just the swords. You're stuck in your head a lot. You might also have a lot of air in your chart. But yeah, I feel like you're like, and the thing is, what's beautiful about this is like a butterfly card, and those are like, they bloom and they evolve on their own time. And I feel like that's what you need. You're like, I need to isolate for myself. The privacy is actually how I'm gonna thrive. And like, I think the month of February is really recognizing that. Like, okay, yeah, that's what I need. But it doesn't come without need for change, like the Tower moment. But okay, this feels like past energy. Spirit, help me if I'm saying the wrong message. You have been hurt, and I feel like people haven't been upfront with you. Like, you feel like people haven't, it's like fake friends. Like, a lot of your relationships, it's like they pretend that they're going to be there, but then their actions speak louder than words, and that is what created this moment of isolation. Like, I think something recently or is going to happen. It's going to be like, okay, that, like, I'm going to put myself away. Like, you're going to show me your true colors. Like, it's going to be a major shake-up. Or something, it's going to be like a revelation within yourself of like, oh shit, like, okay, then I'm going to rely on myself. I'm going to pull one more card. Can we get some clarification on that, please? Get some clarification on that. A few cards want to come up. Okay, Lovers, Prince of Roses, and the Star. Okay. Alright. That was past energy. But I think we need to rework the way you see the world. Because you can have love. People are not always going to let you down. Like, that's just something we have to remember. Like, it's so hard to resolve past trauma, and it's an ongoing process, so give yourself some credit. But we had the Lovers come out. 3 cards wanted to come out, so they all jumped out. So we had the Lovers, Attraction, Gemini energy. Yeah, like, that's really, love is coming forward for you. I feel like sometimes monogamy scares you. That's why this is in the reverse. This would be the Prince of Wands. Someone who moves fast. And I think maybe, like, people who, like, are very eager to, like, get to know you or whatnot is actually, like, can you step back? Like, I'm actually, like, for some reason that's a turn off to you because you don't trust it. And that's why, like, sometimes when people show interest, you pull back because you're like, I don't trust it. And maybe Spirit's, like, saying, like, come on, you got to get over that hump. People aren't always disingenuous. And then the star card, which is my favorite card to get in the deck, hope. It's like everything you could want is coming for you, but you have to say yes to it. You have to be like, okay, I'm ready to stop my shit. I'm ready to like view it in a new way. Okay, I'm gonna pull Sun Love Oracle cards. Okay, this deck first because it's calling to me. What do our Pisces need to know? 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 Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, these feel right. They just like all came out real hot. Okay, so the first card we have is me and my ego, pride or fear in the way, not contacting you but thinking of you often, replaying over in mind. So I think that's also you. I'm just like, you get stuck in like the fear of like what could go wrong, and then that stops you from actually pursuing. Then we have why, shaking your head in disbelief, frustrated, annoyed, focus on the solution rather than the problem. Then we have gratuity, being gracious, abundant mindset, high frequency, positivity, attracting what you want. And with the Magician card, just a reminder that you can manifest anything you want. But it's all about raising your vibrations to a more positive vibration. I'm going to pull from one other oracle deck. Okay, what do our Pisces need to know? Okay. Okay. I believe this is for a partner, but I think this, for me, when I pull this card, this feels like you. The love between you and your person, and you, the person being you, is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. Just continue checking in on that. I hope this resonates. If you like, please like and subscribe, and I'm sending you lots of love. Take care.